hello, Crazy Russian Dad here. I want to talk today about the issues of race in America. You know, between whites and I don't know, blacks and other peoples. It's a controversial topic, I know, but don't hang up. I think I will only talk of things I know. Of course, I'm not qualified to talk about the issue at large, but I will speak about things that happened in my own life that I know about. Okay, so my first encounter with that was when I came to the States, and I was in Bensonhurst, and I was working as in some kind of a vegetable store. I was helping out I think mainly I needed to, separate rotten vegetables from good vegetables. So that's what I was doing. I was always in the back of the store, and my English was poor. Now everybody was Italian there. And again, my experience was they kept talking about dirty animals, and I thought they had some kind of a rat infestation, until I finally asked one of the gentlemen there why, who or what were these dirty animals, and to my amazement I realized that they were speaking amongst themselves in that store about African Americans. I could not believe it. I did not know that such hatred could exist. I left that store, actually. I'm not insulting anybody. I'm not picking on anybody. I'm just saying, in that store where I worked personally with dirty vegetables, this is how they treated, or at least spoke, about African Americans. Now, closer to home, the Russians, my fellow Russian immigrants. Look in the mirror, people, okay? Most Russians I know, okay, in private at least, I think they're prejudiced to most people who are not like them, who are not white. Or to people of sexual orientation other than, straight. Why is that? Always, I never understand that, because seemingly after 80 years of communism, where they fed into you the propaganda line that we're all equals and all men are brothers, all children, women are sisters, and the like, they were supposed to be tolerant people, those builders of communism. But do you think they're tolerant? No, they're not tolerant. We're not tolerant. Okay, and I'll tell you why we're not tolerant. It's easy to love somebody, or at least be tolerant to somebody, if you've never seen them, you've never experienced them. Like, you can be very tolerant to Martians. You can talk about how you like Martians, or at least you tolerant to Martians. The ones on Mars. There's nobody on Mars. I'm just making a statement here, sprinkling fairy dust. Right, but if you've never seen them, of course it's easy. So it's funny, the level of orthodoxy in Russians is so high. It's unbelievable. Like, I don't understand. It's why people would have hatred, and they would distrust, and it's pretty ugly, actually. I don't know. So I think there is a problem. My third episode that happened to me personally was in New York for a job. I remember some years back, actually quite a few years back, I was in a cab, and for work. I went on a business trip, so I was dressed nice. I had a suit on because visiting clients. I only had one suit, and I put it on. So we're driving, and the taxi driver gentleman, driving me. His skin is black. He's from somewhere. We're talking. Yeah, he says, I'm from, I forget where he said from, but some African country. And I said, oh, I'm from Russia. And how old are you? So we were about the same age, and we came to America about the same time. It was interesting, and we connected, right? Two immigrants connected for that 32-minute ride in the car. It was beautiful, actually. And then, we hit it off, as they say, right? And then he asks me, All right, and he asked me, so how has it been for you? Kind of a deep question, right? Meaning, how has America treated you? And of course, I am already reviewing my PowerPoint slides and I don't know, whatever. I'm not actually thinking too much, even though we made this connection. I said, oh yeah, it's been great, absolutely. It's been good. America's been good for me. As if that's how it is. And then he tells me something. He looks in the rearview mirror and he says, well, of course it's been easy for you. You're a white Jewish boy. Okay, and that just kind of stopped me. He didn't, please understand, he did not say it with malice. He did not say it negatively. He just said it. And at that moment, like I'm not much of an inspirational talker here, right? But at that moment, Crazy Russian Dad, I was not Crazy Russian Dad yet, then I understood it's been hard for him, okay? And if I had looked differently, if I was black, okay, people might have treated me differently. So we probably do have a problem. So again, I'm not qualified to speak on such matters. I try to only talk about stuff I know. Okay, so certainly to my fellow Russian immigrants, be more tolerant. America is a very tolerant country, and to everybody, I would say, let us be tolerant to each other and like each other more. That is my message this morning. Okay, good night.